Good morning, girls. We are in continuation of chapter number 15, and today we will start exercise 15b. Okay, it is also related with the perimeter only. Perimeter, as I told you earlier, it is the sum of all the sides of a closed figure. Okay, and the perimeter of the square, since all the sides are equal, so the perimeter of square becomes 4 into side. Why? Because we have to take all the four sides, side plus side plus side plus side, so we can multiply it by 4 also because all the sides are equal. Similarly, perimeter of equilateral triangle, where all the sides are equal, it can be written as 3 into side. Similarly, perimeter of any regular polygon. Suppose it's a regular pentagon. Pentagon has how many sides? 5. It's a regular one. That means all the sides are equal. So perimeter can be found out by the formula 5 into side. Whatever the side is given to you, multiply it by the number of sides. Perimeter of a regular hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides. When the word regular has been used, that means all the sides are equal. So you can do 6 into side. Okay. So this I've told you earlier also. Based on this, we will do this exercise. So let's do the first question. They are saying find the perimeter of, the first part is find the perimeter of the square. So in first part we will do the B one. First part, B part. Perimeter of a square, if the length of one side is 1.9 millimeter. One side is given to you. Okay? You can draw the figure, small figure also. There is a square and one of the side is 1.9 millimeter. So that means all the sides will be 1.9 millimeter. So perimeter of square is equal to 4 into side. So 4 into 1.9 gives you 7.6 millimeter. This is into millimeter, yes. So this is the answer. This is the perimeter. Now we'll do the second part. In second part, we will do the A1. We have to find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle whose side is 9 centimeter. One of the side is 9. So all the sides will also be 9 since it is an equilateral triangle. So perimeter of equilateral triangle is equal to 3 into side. 3 into 9 gives you 27 centimeter. Now let's do the third part. They are saying we have to find the perimeter of a regular hexagon. Okay, so perimeter of regular hexagon is equal to 6 into side. So here let's do the B part. B part saying, they are saying side is equal to 55 millimeter. So you have to multiply this into 6. 6 into 55 gives you 330 millimeter. So that is a perimeter. Now let's come to the second question. They are saying find the length of one side. Now what they have given? They have given the perimeter. We have to find now the length of one side. Okay. So let's do the first part. In first part, let's do the C1. They are saying we have to find the length of one side of a square. So perimeter they have already given to you. Perimeter of the square is equal to 356 millimeter. Put the formula. What is the perimeter? What is the formula of perimeter of square? 4 into side. So this 4 into side is equal to 356. This is already given to you. Okay. And what do you have to find out? We have to find out the side. So to find out side, this 4 is getting multiplied here. Let's take it on the other side. It will get, so we will divide it by 4. 356 upon 4 gives you 89 centimeter. So we have got the side. Okay. Now in the second part, we have to find the length of one side of a regular hexagon. Right? Perimeter is given to you. So what is the perimeter given to you? Let's do the B part here and C part. In B part, the perimeter is given to you is 222 millimeter. Okay? Apply the formula. What is the formula? 6 into side, because it's a regular hexagon. So what is the formula of perimeter of regular hexagon? 6 into side. What is given to you? 6 into side is equal to 222. We have to find the side. So let's take the 6 on the other side. So it will be divided here. 222 upon 6 gives you 37 centimeter. That is a side. Sorry, millimeter. In the C part, the perimeter given to you is 1.14 meter. So you will write 6 into side is equal to 1.14. So side will be equal to 1.14 and this 6 we will take it on the other side. So it will get divided. So 1.14 upon 6 gives you 0.19 meter. Clear? Now we come to the third question. Third question, they are saying find the length of each of the equal side of the isosceles triangle if the perimeter and unequal side. They have given, there is an isosceles triangle. What is an isosceles triangle? Where two sides are equal and the third one is unequal. Okay. Now what they are saying, they are giving the perimeter also of that triangle. They are giving the unequal side also of that triangle. What do we have to find out? We have to find out the equal side. How to do that? Now here A and B, both the parts are same. We can solve any one and you will understand the other one. Let's do the B part. Perimeter given to you is 55 centimeter. Right? So this, suppose this is an isosceles triangle. And the unequal side is 15. So let's suppose this is unequal side. This is given to you as 15 centimeter. Okay. They have given you perimeter. They have given you the unequal side. Now, let's assume the equal side to be x. Let's assume this side to be x. When this is x, this will automatically be x because the two sides are equal. So x and x. Okay. Now what is the perimeter? Perimeter is equal to sum of all the sides. Here we cannot apply that 3 into side because 3 into side is the formula of equilateral triangle. This is not an equilateral triangle. So what you will do? So sum of all the sides is equal to 55 centimeter. Perimeter is given to you. So what are the sides? X plus 15 is equal to 55. X plus x becomes 2x. 2x plus 15 is equal to 55. Let's take this 15 on the other side. Here it is getting added. Here it will get subtracted. So 2x is equal to 55 minus 15. So 2x is equal to 40. Now let's take this x also on the other side to get the value of x. Sorry, we'll take 2 also on the other side. So x is equal to 40. Now 2 was getting multiplied here. 2x. When there is no sign in between, it means it is getting multiplied. So on the other side, it will get divided. 40 upon 2, that gives you 20 centimeter. So we have found out the value of x. So this is the equal side. This is 20. This will also be a 20 centimeter. Clear? Now girls, we come to the fourth question. They say that a piece of string is 120 centimeter long. Let's suppose this is a string and this is 120 centimeter long. What will be the length of each side if the string is bent to form a first part is square? That means this, from this string a square is getting made. Okay, let us say they are making this square. Okay, now they are asking what will be the length of each side of a square. Girls, since this string is making a square, is being bent to form a square, that means whatever the length of this string is, that will become the perimeter of that particular figure. Whatever we are making from here. जो भी इस string से हम बनाएंगे, वही जो length होगी string की, वही उसका perimeter बन जाएगी. Why? Because the whole string is getting consumed in making that figure. So that means this whole length of the string will become the sum of all the sides, because, right, of that figure. So what is the length of the string? This is 120 centimeter. Now we are making square out of it. So that means the perimeter of the square will be equal to 120 centimeter. So what is the perimeter of the square? 4 into side. 4 into side is equal to 120. Side is equal to 120 upon 4 is equal to 30 centimeter. Clear? Now in B part, what they are making? They are making an equilateral triangle out of it. So let us say this is a string and they are making a equilateral triangle from this. So that means the sum of all the sides will be equal to how much? The length of the string, the whole length of the string. So perimeter of that equilateral triangle will be equal to 120 centimeter. Okay. So what is the perimeter of equilateral triangle? 3 into side. So 3 into side will give you 120 and side will be equal to 120 upon 3. This 3 we are taking on this side. So it will become 40 centimeter. Now in third case, what they are making? They are making a regular pentagon out of this string. So again, the perimeter of that regular pentagon will be equal to the length of the string, that is 120 centimeter. right? And what is the perimeter of the regular pentagon? 5 into side, because it's a regular and pentagon has 5 sides. So 5 into side is equal to 120. So each side will be 120 upon 5, that is equal to 24 centimeter. In the last case, they are making a regular hexagon. So that means the perimeter of that hexagon will be equal to 120 only. What is the perimeter? 6 into side. 6 into side is equal to 120. So side will be equal to 120 upon 6 is equal to 20 centimeter. Got it? Now we come to the fifth question. Fifth question says that Anil runs around a square field of side 60 meter 4 times. So let's take Anil's case first. There is a square field, you make a square and each side is 60 meter, right? He is running around that field 4 times. In one complete round, how much distance will he cover? The perimeter, right? So one round is equal to the perimeter of the square, because in completing the one round he has covered all the 4 sides. So that the sum of all the 4 sides is perimeter. So one round is equal to perimeter. So what is the perimeter of a square? 4 into 60 is equal to 240 meter. That means in one round he has covered 240 meter. How many rounds has he taken? 4 rounds. So in 4 rounds he will cover 4 into 240, that is equal to 960 meter. Got it? So this much distance Anil is covering. Now let's come to Vinay. Vinay runs twice a rectangular field. There is a rectangular field with length 180 meter and breadth 110 meter. And he is running around that field twice. So in one round, how much distance he is covering? We'll find out by calculating the perimeter. ठीक है? So one round is equal to perimeter. एक राउंड जब एक बंदा लगाता है एक फील्ड के चारों तरफ, तो दैट मीन्स उसका वो पेरीमीटर कवर कर रहा है. Why? Because perimeter is equal to sum of all the sides. So what is the formula of perimeter of rectangle? 2 into L plus B. So 2 into 180 plus 110. So that gives you 2 into 290. Okay. So 2 into 290 gives you 580 meter. Right? So he's taking 580 meter in one round he's covering. And how many rounds he's taking? 2 rounds. So 2 rounds is equal to 580 into 2, that is equal to 1160 meter. So here you can see that Anil is covering 960 meter and Vinay is covering 1160 meter. So who is covering more? Vinay. And by how much? You subtract these two. 1160 minus 960 gives you 200 meter. So that means Vinay is covering more distance, and how much more? 200 meter more. Clear? I hope this is clear to you. The rest of the questions we will do in the next session.